and welcome to EGM2 News. We have a special topic we're talking about this morning, feminism. What is feminism? Well, according to my research, the definition of feminism is the advocacy of women's rights on the basis of equality of the sexes. It surely amazes me how much work it took for women to get the equality they possess today. In fact, studies show that 4 out of every 10 people are feminists. On another note, we wanted to hear personally from this source, famous feminist Alice Paul. So we have Brandon out here interviewing her on the topic. Now to you, Brandon.
Good morning. Today, I'm out here with Alice Paul, a famous feminist and women's rights advocate from the early 1900s. Today, I will be asking her a few questions regarding actions that she has taken to further advance the feminist movement. We will also be discussing what she thinks of how the feminist movement has advanced since her time. So, Ms. Paul, what were you hoping for when you proposed the Equal Rights Amendment in 1923?
When I proposed the Equal Rights Amendment, I was hoping that it would be passed and would create a better opportunity for women. This amendment would have made sure that no right shall be denied or abridged by either federal or local government on the account of sex.
Okay, so over the years, the main focus of feminism has shifted from rights such as voting to topics such as equal access and treatment. Do you think this shift shows progress?
I do think this shift shows progress because voting was very important for women and they got that opportunity, and now they are focusing on even greater things like getting paid higher and being more equal to men.
Okay. So, do you believe that you helped influence the passing of the 19th Amendment?
Yes, I believe that my colleagues and I are influences, especially with our campaigns for equal rights and suffrage.
Okay. And yes, the 19th Amendment was women's suffrage. So, finally, what do you think that the most important milestone has been throughout the history of feminism?
I think the most important milestone was women's right to work, because they shouldn't have to stay in the house while men make all the money and provide for their families. They should be able to work too.
Thank you, Ms. Paul. Back to you, David.
Hello and welcome back. I'm here once again, but this time I have pulled a random citizen to ask a few questions regarding the history of feminist movement. What is your name?
Randy.
Okay, this is Randy. What is your opinion on flappers? And for those who don't know, the flappers were women from the 1920s that further rejected the classical image of what a woman should be.
Well, I think that flappers provided women with an important image that showed how they could do what they want and didn't have to just be housewives.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Okay, I have one more question for you today. What do you think was the most important milestone of feminist history?
The women's rights movement,
And why?
because that's kind of what set off feminist movements, and it gave us the most rights equal to men, because feminism by definition is gender equality, for all genders. It's not saying women should be better or anything. So the women's rights movement gave us started equaling out rights. So.
Well, you heard it here, guys. Such wise words. Well, that's all, folks, on EGM News. Wow, such wise words from a famous historical figure. Now we want to hear from the people on their opinions about feminism.